8 o'clock. It's your girl Trap Sid. You already know I'm on the air. That means it's a special reason. We about to go ahead and rock out for about 10 minutes and get the vibes right. Then we're gonna bring in our special guest. Let's get it. I used the last one to roll that blunt. I only got paper. I wish you got that blunt bill that's in the car. Yeah. I'm just gonna play two more songs and then we can start. You ready? Nervous? Huh? You wanna go get it? Cause I got something to song. going on? What's going on? Listen, it's your girl Trap C. You already know. When y'all hear my voice, this means I'm bringing y'all the real, the raw, the authentic, and of course, the next rising star. So tonight, y'all, we got someone in the building. This is my dog right here, this game. But for those of you who don't know him, okay, he's been making some serious noise in the game. Straight out of Jersey with roots that have now stretched to the south, okay? Listen, this is very important. His sound is a blend of grit, growth, and greatness. Whether you've heard his name or seen him on stage, one thing's for sure, Daily Dwayne is an artist you need to know. So tonight we are going to dive deep. We are going to talk about his upbringing, some musical influences, his creative process, and what really fuels his grind. So don't touch that down, y'all. Let's get into it with the one, the only, Daily Dwayne.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
Hey, how you feeling tonight?
Shit, I'm feeling great for real, for real.
Listen, I got a few questions for you because you already know
What
I
you
like
want to know? What you want
to get into it. I'm not even gonna
to know?
hold you. You know, you're my dog. You know,
you,
we,
you
we
know,
got a personal relationship.
you
You
know
my
what I'm
dog.
saying?
But for the artists that's listening, for the viewers or the listeners out here that may be either watching on our live, shout out to the live,
Shout
y'all.
out to the live.
Or for the people that may be listening on our airwaves, no matter where you are, I first want to go ahead and let's start at the beginning, okay?
For
So
sure.
let's give the people an introduction to you. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and like you know, from I want like really about yourself, like as a kid growing up into
Mhm.
the stage that you are now.
Alright, so I'm David Dwayne. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, born and raised. So starting off, I would say I was more of a sports person, you know. So I was big into basketball. I used to like make music or write music as a kid, but I never like wanted to be a rapper. So I would just majority of time spend my time playing basketball and video games and stuff, which I still do, you know what I'm saying. And then it turned out to carry on with sports. As I got older, then I moved down here, and then I started playing basketball more. And I had opportunities to do music stuff, but like I was in chorus and stuff like that. I used to sing in the choir.
Okay.
You feel me? But I still never like took it serious. Never like actually wanted to do it for real, for real. But I did it because I knew I could.
That's it.
And then as I got older, like 25, I would say, I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm a rap. Like my friends were telling me to rap and stuff. We would freestyle and stuff. Like, shit, go ahead, do it. I'm like, shit, I bet. I made my first song and they was fucking with it. I'm like, shit, I was lit.
Okay. So, what about your experiences growing up do you feel shaped you into the person you are today?
I mean, it was a lot. I mean, me, I feel like certain stuff was normal, but some people would call stuff like childhood trauma and stuff like that. So like single parent household and stuff like that. But I mean, that definitely did feel me
Yeah.
though, a lot.
Okay. So, you've experienced, you know, stuff growing up, both in Newark
Hmm.
and in Charlotte.
Yeah.
What, like, out of both, okay, let me get the question. Out of both of the places that you live, which place do you feel influences your musical style more? You're up north or you're down south?
I think it's a blend for real, for real. Like, if I wanted to be on that, like a sort of a sped up, you know, more, how people say ratchet type of stuff, then I could do that. But it's like, I don't know, it kind of helped with the smooth stuff that I do because it's still like the same lyrics and stuff, but I'm just delivering it in a whole different way.
Okay, I love that. So, do you feel like there's a difference in like the hustle culture between the North and the South?
To a certain degree, but it's pretty much the same. It's just how it's done is different.
So, how does saying that they it's a little bit different in their own ways? How do you feel like that fuels you when it comes to your artistry?
Mm, it basically showed me how to one be myself, but like adapt around other people and like you know be able to adjust to where I'm at or wherever I go. For sure, for sure.
Listen, I gotta ask. When you was growing up, who was some people that you listened to, like that you like on repeat, you could listen to them all day? Now they don't even have to be your musical influences. We're gonna get into that in a little bit, but just
Mm,
like what was your like? If I wanted to hear a playlist from you as a kid, what would be some artists that would be on that playlist?
okay, so early on it'd be heavy on the Jay Z, heavy on the Lil Wayne. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm in the car with my mom, you know, like my grandma, a lot of Jill Scott, Erica Badu, I ain't gonna lie, I mess with it. I might not play it myself, but I actually know the songs and like the songs.
Shout out to
Uh,
them.
Beanie Siegel, 50 Cent, Tupac. I ain't lost a lot of people.
Okay, did not expect Beanie Siegel. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever interviewed anybody and they've ever said anything about Beanie Siegel.
My uncles and stuff, you could put me on stuff early on and stuff, you know.
That's some real music right there. So now getting into your musical influences, the flip side of that question, who are some of your musical influences?
See, honestly, like I said, I never wanted to be a rapper, so like nobody made me want to like. I didn't look up to like, oh yeah, I want to be just like them or something like that. But like when it comes to like me having an ear for music, certain things sound good, so I'm like, okay, I might want to rap on those type of beats, or I might want to try to like use that type of cadence. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
but as far as that, I would say like a lot of Lil Wayne. I fuck with like Gunna Sound.
Okay.
Who else? The Detroit Sound. I actually mess with that like a lot. So you know, it's like a different variety.
So, if you had to describe your sound to people that are listening or people that may go back and watch this interview later,
Mhm.
how would you describe it?
I would say it's like reality rap, for real, for real.
Reality rap.
A lot of people
Explain it.
can relate to what I'm saying. A lot of people can actually go through. It might not be exactly what I'm saying, but like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like damn, that shit happened last week, but it might not be the same thing. But you feel me?
That's lit. I've never heard of reality rap. I like that term. I don't know if you just created a new genre.
Nah, I mean a lot of people say it, but like,
Oh,
well, I heard like from
I just don't know it. Okay,
straight
change
out
it.
Compton.
So I know you talked about like having your friends around you that kind of push you into rapping.
Mhm.
But since then, do you feel like there has been anything that kind of set the tone for you to be like, okay, I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing?
I would say like the stuff I started seeing early on, so like getting streams overseas and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, and like the different places I haven't even been in the United States. So it's like that was a big motivation, and then
That's
just seeing
lit.
the number of streams that I got and stuff like that, like just watching it go up, it was cool for real, for real.
That's lit. So, what's the furthest place that you saw your music reach?
Ooh, shit, it could go from like Vietnam to Lithuania to
Damn.
a bunch of overseas places for real.
That's lit. They do love rap. Well, not rap, but they love like
Like
American
one day I
culture
had
music.
like 30 plus plays in France one day out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit! Well, wonder, you should translate one of your songs to her.
Somebody told me that like do like Spanish versions too. I'm like, I
Yes,
actually might do that.
yes. So, if you could sit in the studio for a day, any artist, dead or alive, who would it be, and what kind of record would you create?
Ooh, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie, I have to say Lil Wayne.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of record would y'all create?
See, that had to be like on some how to love type shit. That'd be hard.
I can see that. You know what? I can see that. I could also see like Dirk. I know
Not
that
for real, for real.
Dirk comes to mind when I think about that. That's fire though. Okay, Lil Wayne, we need to tag Lil Wayne in the comments.
I need
Okay,
that.
we need that crossover. We need that feature. That's
Her?
fire. So, where do you pull inspiration from when you're creating your music? Is it personal experiences? Is it your imagination? Is
Mm.
it like storytelling, or is it like a mix? I know you said it's like reality rap.
I mean, honestly, majority is like what's really going on. Of course, I try to add like some entertainment into it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
majority like what's going on in real life, like stuff that's going on in the past or happened in the past, stuff I'm thinking about in the future, or like stuff in the present time for real.
So you really stand on business.
Nah, you know this.
Okay. Just had to check your temperature. So we all know like the music industry can be a little bit wild. What do you feel like keeps you grounded and keeps you true to yourself as an artist?
I mean, basically because I actually want it, and
Mm-hmm.
I see myself doing it for real, like because I'm actually doing it every day. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So, like, I done took L's in this, I done got W's in this, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
never get too high, never get too low, for real.
So where do you like? Okay, let me rephrase that question. When people get to you to where you're like feeling like you're getting out of character, what is it that makes you step back and be like, this shit not worth it?
Ooh. Honestly, just like all the things I got going on, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I actually put a lot of time into stuff, so if I do the wrong thing, shit, all that shit is gone. Yeah, I don't need that.
Okay. So the version of you 5 years ago, think back for me.
Hmm.
I got two questions. The first one is, what would you today tell yourself 5 years ago when you like get to this
Shit, I tell myself, you know what you want to do, you thinking right, but I don't know why. You just ain't want to hop out there. Don't be scared to do it.
Okay, now go back to the you 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever think you would be where you are today?
Honestly, no.
Now, in 5 years from now, on what's this, April 25th,
Mm-hmm.
20, yeah, April 25th, 2030, where do you see yourself?
Being in a good standpoint for my family, making sure that everybody are great and doing well, because there's a lot of like little kids in our family now, so it's like somebody got to make sure they good. And honestly, I would say like a high standpoint in the music game for real, for real.
Man, talk your shit, nigga.
Listen,
Talk your shit,
listen,
nigga. Tell them
tell
niggas
them,
you gonna get
tell
that
them,
fucking money, nigga.
tell
Stop being nice, nigga.
them.
Tell them you gonna be up 100 million, nigga. 2030, nigga. That's
About
in
a
four
summer.
years.
Listen, so
About a summer.
tell us about the people that you got with us, because we all know everybody needs a support system, especially like
For sure.
people that genuinely support you in this industry, because it's a lot of fake, it's a lot of fun, and we all know how that can be. So let's talk about people that's with you.
All right, so to the right of me, that's my cousin 10K. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he a hustler rapper, whatever you want to call it, but he gonna
Okay.
get to it and get it done for sure, for sure. Right here to the behind me, that's the CEO, Mr. GTMF. Get the money first. That's all we do. More than
Okay.
a life, well, it's a lifestyle, bigger than a brand. Trying to tell you.
Listen. So you also bought me some merch.
For sure.
The merch is fire. I gotta do a whole separate reel about my merch. I'm definitely about to.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me
Goodie bag,
about.
little drop off.
Talk to us about your brand, about Broken Bamboo, about GTMF, about 2-6 Records, like, cause you are involved in a lot. It's not just
Not for
Daily
sure.
Dwayne the artist. Like you are a business behind yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
talk to us a little bit about the businesses that you run.
Alright, so for starters, I'm just type of person like I wear whatever hat I gotta wear. It's like I'll be the goddamn promotion guy. I'll be the goddamn. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'll be the cheerleader, nigga. I'll be the goddamn the star player. Whatever role I gotta play, I'll play that just for my people to win, cause that's what I want to see. So it's like as far as 26 Records, I'm a part owner of the label, and I'm basically just showing them like and guiding them on what they have to do, putting them in the right spots, and just helping them like be a real artist, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then for GTMF, uh, my brother right here, he has a label now, and it's starting to be, you know, bigger than well, really what we thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? It's happening fast. We got a good marketing team. We got artists. We got producers. We got lifestyle stuff. It's pretty big. You know what I'm saying? Broken Bunny, that's my brother brand. He started that because he was down and he wanted to goddamn bring some light to himself. And it happened to be bring light to other people, so it was cool. And then YBU, that's my own brand. Basically, a brand about being yourself, stand out. You know what makes you you.
That's lit. So give the listeners one piece of advice. Let me specify. Let me give the listeners that are artists one piece of advice for somebody that may be wanting to follow in your footsteps and be where you are and be an entrepreneur as well as an artist.
Basically, I would say you gotta want it. Like, don't wait on nobody. Like, I don't wait on nobody to record. I don't wait on nobody to buy beats, book studio sessions, do any of that stuff. It's like you gotta do the same stuff that the bigger artists are doing, or you're just gonna fall behind for real, for real.
Yeah. So listen, we're gonna take a little breaky break in the interview because you got some music. And the
For
shit
sure,
is
for sure.
fire. You already know. You already know my song.
No, no, no.
There you go. So you want to play the original? You want to play the remix? Which one?
Yeah, you can play a remix first for him.
Okay. So listen, go ahead and bring this song in for us. Let the people know who this is, aka you, who is on the remix. This some real Charlotte shit right here. You official with Charlotte too. This some real
Yeah,
Charlotte
you
shit
was
right
funny.
here, okay? So listen, go ahead and bring us in. We're gonna go ahead and spin his single, and then we're gonna get back into the interview. Let's get it.
It's your boy Daily Wayne. Y'all listen to my single Standing on Business, the remix featuring Young Bizzle. Tune in.
We actually got that shit too. Yeah. That's the love. You can't forget that. Cause too many niggas know that. So it's not especially.
Keep out the hills, the dogs in the spinners. Academic, my money, she tipping. Gotta go on crazy, had to hit her. And then she know I'm standing on business. Wanna bring it is up to the chicken. And my money always distributors. she a little tight. I ain't stiff on you, baby, you been get size. I was late, but right now I gotta sit and cry. I just get the black truck, I just get inside. She wrote status on Insta like it's a vibe. I wanna come around here playing, boy, it's a vibe. I wanna come around here playing, boy, it's a vibe. Yeah. When the hate start working, they tell lies. When I'm walking in building, do I gotta do get to the riches? Keep out the hills, the dogs and the slimmers. I did dinner, my money, she tipping. Gotta go on crazy, I did it. And if she knows that ain't no business, when I'm living this out to the chicken, and my money always be sure reduce. Know what I'm on when I'm walking in building. Do I gotta do get to the riches? Keep out the hills, the dogs and the slimmers.
Alright,
I
y'all, we
did
got
dinner, my money,
25
she
seconds.
tipping. Gotta go on crazy, I did it. And if she knows that ain't no business, when I'm living this out to
You
the
got the cell phone
chicken,
charger set?
and my money
You
always
got
be
the
sure
phone charger?
reduce.
My phone charger? In my purse. Hold on, I got you. Yeah, I'm okay with everything. But you know, I got a 16.
You got a
That's
box.
huh?
You got a box.
When I'm
You
walking
got
in
that
building.
big money in your box.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a plug right there.
I'm charging the car.
When I'm walking in building, do I gotta do get to the riches?
Come on, y'all
Keep
gonna
out
let me
the
back
hills,
in?
Yeah,
the
I can
dogs
see
and
you.
the
You good.
slimmers. I did dinner, my money, she tipping. Gotta go on crazy, I did it. And if she knows that ain't no business, when I'm living this out to the chicken, and my money always be sure reduce. And this world is all about what the play is. If you don't got the shit that you good at, mother says I'm stepping on shit. Right now I'm down with the rich. Every day I'm chasing that. Every day I'm chasing that shit. Hell no, I ain't getting no rest. Dedicated all it down to the sweat. Put in work, I put in the work. Stand up in this shit, I get it done. Cut a scope, this shit, I hold it one. Getting money, this shit better fun. Getting money, this shit better fun. Pulling up, this shit, all the one.
That's my price? That's my price?
When I walk in the building, yeah, I do get to the riches. Keep my dick out the dogs in the sentence. And I dig up that dollar shit tipping. Cause I'm going crazy, I
You
did
said it's
it.
right behind me.
And then she knows that
You
ain't
said it's
no
right behind me.
business.
Let me get that chair.
And my money always be sure reduce. When I walk in the building, do what I gotta do, get to the riches. Keep my dick out the dogs in the sentence. I did that, my money she tipping. Gotta go on crazy, I did it. And if she knows that ain't no business, when I'm down this out to the chicken, and my money always be sure reduce. Let her know I'm shopping on her. Every day I'm chasing that chick. I know we all getting on this. I know I'm down with this.
Alright, y'all, we got 15 seconds.
Gotta be screaming on it. It's gonna be there for sure. Everywhere that you go.
And listen, that was that Standing on Business remix. And then y'all know, of course, I had to play the original for y'all because I already spin it each and every Wednesday. This ain't no stranger, okay? So talk to us a little bit about that song. Talk to us about how the remix came about. I mean, that's fire. You got Young Bizzle on that shit. I'm telling you, you stamp. That's the Charlotte anthem now.
Alright, so for the original song, my brother Zell, he sent me what the fuck Gunna had dropped that Blue Cover album or whatever, and he sent me a song and he was like this how you need to start doing stuff because he be hearing like little smooth stuff I be trying to do. So he like this how you need to rap or whatever. So I'm like bet, say no more. And then like later that day or like the next day I made the song or whatever. He's like yeah that's what I'm talking about. Then with the remix, alright, so I've been listening to Business since like 2014 for real. And then so we basically got acquainted because I see him at like shows and parties and shit, and I just be letting him know like nigga you hard or whatever we do. And then we got cool. Then after I made the song and shit, I'm just thinking like damn, who should I put on this motherfucker? Then I'm like, matter of fact, I'm about to get it done. Yeah, I did it.
That's so lit. So, talk to us about your creative process. What does that look like? Are you the type of artist that you actually sit and write, or are you more of an artist that you punch in, you go bar by bar, stance by stance, or beat by beat, or what is your creative process like?
All right, so as far as like, I really go off the, I wouldn't say my mood for real, but
Mm-hmm.
based off of how I'm feeling with the beats, and then yeah, I punch in, or I'll say like 2 to 3 lines, and then I just punch in after that.
Okay. So we all know like the punching culture, like originally it was like kind of shunned upon, especially in the
Hmm.
music industry. But as time goes on, artists are seeing that punching in is a lot more efficient than actually sitting and writing. So, what is your personal stance being that you do punching? Like, have you always been a punching type artist, or is that something that you grew to start doing?
I always did it from the start. I just wasn't as fast as I am now.
Mm-hmm.
So like before, I would say it take me like 30 minutes to make a song for real, for real. Now it's like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh damn, that's
But
fast as hell.
it's like it did basically because I time myself while I'm at home. So when I do go to the studio, it's like I'm not in that bitch bullshitting. So I be
Facts.
trying to tell people like it's okay to write the song, but it's like you better have that bitch ready because you're gonna waste a lot of time. Then the people that punch in, they're gonna be running around, running circles around you for real, for real.
Okay.
Man, tell me you got more songs than days of the week,
Hey, I
man.
promise you, I could drop every day for the rest of the year.
Facts.
No
I'm telling
cap.
So,
you, man.
talk to us about the vibe in the studio. We know what your creative process is like. What is the vibe like? What type of vibe do you need? Are you the type of person you like? I need some wood. I need some lit. Like, are you the type of person you just like? I'm just going there. I'm just gonna lay down my bars and I'm just gonna get out.
Majority of the time, it's like I'm there for business, but 9 times out of 10, I do have some weed with me. I got to smoke, but
Yeah.
I'm really there for business.
Okay. Listen, I done interviewed. Y'all know I've interviewed like literally 1,000 plus artists at this point. And I literally had somebody tell me they pop 2 perks, drink a fifth of Patron, and then smoke 3 blunts, and then they be right in the studio. I was like, you're gonna
Sound like a crash out.
die. Listen,
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing special. I don't need no lights off. I don't need a bunch of bitches in there. You feel me? It could be just me and the engineer or whoever. Really, I don't even need the engineer. It could just be me in there. I'm straight.
hmm so what song or project that you have released so far do you feel like means the most to you personally?
I would say the first one, just because that was like the first actual mixtape that I actually put out. Yeah, at first I was
Hmm
just dropping singles and stuff, and I feel like it actually did pretty well for that being my first mixtape.
Okay, so now out of that album, or no, let me make it even broader. Out of all the songs that you have released,
Hmm.
A, what is your personal favorite song? And B, what do you feel like is your fans' personal favorite?
That's hard to tell. Alright, so for me, I really don't even have like a personal favorite, cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't even listen. I listen to myself, but I don't listen to myself.
What?
So like I'll record a song, I listen to it, and then I'm on to the next one and stuff like that. But mm, personal favorite, I would say like Red Pill with me and Zion, my
Mm-hmm.
friend, besides business partner. That would probably be my favorite, just cause he made the beat himself. I basically got him to rap like how I be rapping, so it was pretty cool.
That's it.
Fan favorite is really between Standing on Business and You Never Know, featuring Louis
Mm.
Ray.
Okay. I like Skirt Skirt. Standing on business is Skirt Skirt. I can see that. So I want to kind of pivot a little bit because you talked about Zion. How is it running the label as both of y'all being artists and then having artists under y'all? Does that ever have conflict of interest? Do you ever, or I guess what I'm trying to say is, how do you, as a CEO or figurehead, ensure that your artists feel like they are being represented to their best ability and not like, oh, I'm never gonna be as big as the heads, because that's how it is in the industry. Niggas
Mm.
get signed to artists and then they fall out because the artists never want them to be as big as they are. So they're gonna keep them at lower levels. How do you as a CEO and as an artist ensure that to yourself and to the artist that's on the label as well?
So for one, being an artist myself, we basically know what they need as well. So like
Mm-hmm.
that one, 100% makes it way easier. And then really, we just before even got serious, we had to gain their trust, and they see what we bring to the table, basically. Whether it's opportunities, whether it's how to help them grow as an artist, be able to do things on their own. We're actually teaching them at the same time, so it helps.
Okay.
And you gotta touch on the fact that like everybody got their own genre.
You know,
Oh
Like
yeah, that
you
too.
gotta tell them like everybody got their own genre. Like nobody's rapping the same.
Nobody.
So everybody got their own way of rapping. Nobody's ever gonna be bigger than nobody because he's in his lane, I'm in my lane, he's in his lane, but we all step out as one.
It's a unit.
I like it. It gives like family sound.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's funny. Not every nigga is like some niggas that's on
So,
celebrity don't even get along for
and we're
real.
gonna try to keep the front door and let them show how it's supposed to be.
You feel me?
So what do you feel like has been your biggest challenge so far navigating the music business?
Uh, I would honestly say just me actually just pushing myself out there for real, for real.
Mm,
I've been my own biggest opponent. For real.
facts. So what do you feel like separates you from the other artists that are out there?
Shoot, I do a lot of networking. I do a lot of studying the game, the actual business side of the art, and to be honest, yeah, the work I put in as well.
So do you feel like at this current stage of your career right now, you're more focused on like building your bank to have album after album, or do you feel like you're more on now like starting to run your bank?
Basically, it's more so just trying to think strategic and not just do stuff just to do it, for real, for real. Just move with a plan and a purpose.
So I gotta ask because you really been dropping a lot of gems. Okay, hope y'all been listening. The gems are being dropped. On this interview today, what's one piece of advice you want to leave to the listeners that are listening that will go back and watch this, that will go back and listen to this? What's something you want to leave to them?
Honestly, as humans, we make things harder for ourselves than it has to be. So it's like I say, if you really want it, then you figure out how to put things into place to make shit happen for you. Because nobody's gonna give it to you.
Facts. So this is gonna be my last question for you. But actually, no, scratch that. Sorry, two questions. One, what do you want your fans to take away from your music when they listen to it?
Honestly, just a person that's real, like not fabricated. I actually be me, I don't try to. Basically, I don't do what everybody else do. I'm my own person. I have my own sound. Even though I be playing around like, oh, I sound like this on this, I really be bullshitting like that. You feel me?
I'm weak. So when it's all said and done, what do you want your legacy to be in the music industry, in the world in general?
Honestly, it's that damn on some damn where he come from. 'Cause I've been here the whole time.
Type shit.
All right, so go ahead and tell the people where they can find you on social media and where they can stream your music.
You can stream everything Daily Dwayne on all platforms. You can follow me on Instagram at Wayne Get the Money First. WAYNEGTMF. That's how you do it.
Hey, listen,
And
man,
subscribe to my
listen.
YouTube channel. Y'all be watching all my stuff, but ain't subscribing. What's up with y'all?
Okay, and tell them run that on Twitch.
Oh yeah,
We're on
follow
GTA.
that too. You can follow my Twitch, follow everything.
We
Everything Daily
definitely on
Dwayne
that.
except for my Instagram.
Listen. Big shout out to you for coming out today. Thank you
Yeah,
for your
appreciate
time.
you
Thank
for
y'all for
having me.
coming out and chilling with me, vibing out. So, before we leave, we are gonna do two things. We gotta play a script because
For
I
sure.
told you
Shout out
that's
to
my
my nigga
thing.
Audie, man.
So we're gonna go ahead and play that in a little bit, and I'm gonna let you bring it in. But then also, we're gonna do a little freestyle session. We're gonna do this interview completely different. I'm gonna play a beat and you spit. I don't care how long you spit on it, but say something.
Nah, send them up.
If y'all wanna hop in, just grab the headphones, grab the mic, do your thing. And for all of y'all that are listening tonight, please don't leave yet because we have a lot more for y'all. If you are not tapped in with Daily Dwayne, please make sure you go follow him on all social media platforms except for Instagram. His Instagram name, y'all, is Wayne GTMF. Let me say that again. His Instagram name is Wayne GTMF.
For
So
sure.
listen, this won't be the last time y'all hear his name on this platform, on your airwaves,
Going
in
global
Charlotte, in
now.
the world. Believe that. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned in with your girl Trap Sid. Go ahead and bring in that skirt, and we better get right.
Hey man, y'all listen to Highly Unique Radio. This is Daily Dwayne. Everybody listen to Skirt Skirt by Daily Dwayne feature Audie Fleet.
You know that. It's not just that. You gotta practice.
first one I seen.
What was the first one? The Rio to God?
Yeah, that one.
That wasn't even my first album. I think my first album was Rio. Different take. Huh?
Tell you what, I got you.
Alright.
I ain't about to OD.
Damn. Alright, appreciate it.
I'm so happy.
I was at 108 South Line. That's in Florida. That song was like,
What?
that song like, nigga, when you say you see me, I'm like,
Not that I think a charger was pulled in, so I'm thinking that was you.
nigga, I be on my little stutter step, bro.
I'm like, oh yeah, I see you out there. So like,
I'm in my little stutter zone. Nigga, the whole time. I'm like, nigga, why you just ain't no fit? Weird. Shit was pissing me off.
All right, listen, I told y'all when we come back, man, we got a very, very, very special segment. We about to get a freestyle going on. I done chose the beat, and we about to get it. You ready?
yeah.
Let's get it.
Uh, damn. Hold on. I'm at OVS Studios for an interview. I always drive the four door, I never been to coupe. I'll be, hold on, yeah. I love the hope, then I be tender to. And I swear, hold on. That's that shit. I be rapping in the studio, this shit be too easy. I be, Hold on. Put a number 2 6, that's like my jersey.
Hey, 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 hey. Y'all know I can't
Press the record button. Watch how that shit get.
All right, let's try this beat. We're gonna do something a little different.
Yeah, you finished. Press the record button. Watch how that shit get. You gotta find a flow. That's where you wanna go. To the top, little nigga. That's where you wanna go. I ain't never have. I ain't jump out of the water when a guy had a boat. I knew I was the one. I ain't have to float. Bitch, I been the go. Hold on.
Hold up. Look, hey, we getting money, bitch. It's the money team. He addicted to the cash, addicted to the green. He came up off a lemon squeeze. Hey, hey, hold on. Hey, it's me and Wizzy and hey, we got an interview, we going crazy. Hey, hey, I told the label they got a double pay. We got a double pay our bill rich. Hey, you know how to flip it. Double it, pack it up and then I get it. Hey, I was raised up in the churches. Hey, me and Brody not going gold. Bitch, I think we're going gold. Yeah, we might just go gold. Put up with 4 and freaky hoes. Hey, and a two though. Brody get the one and three, four hoes. Hey, hey, I'm just vibing on. It's being Weezy. Hey, let's get it. Back to back in that coupe. Hey, I told her this is what we do. We pulled up for him back in the roof. Huh. Back with no roof. Oh, back with no roof. It's a freestyle. I just punch in sometimes, bro. I don't even ready stops. I can't trust these hoes. I was raised up on a corner, boy. I was raised up by a corner, boy. I can get it though. I just know I can get that though. Hey, I'm bothering. Hey,
Shout out to
Marty.
Hooter.
Hey, shout out to my guy Daily Dwayne. Shout out to 10K on the beat at the end. Big shout out GTMF 26 Records. Lincoln Bunny. Like that.
YLC, Global Talent.
Hey, listen, it's your girl Trap Sid, man. We about to vibe out. Don't turn this off just yet. Let's get it.
I just forgot to fucking switch the loop. I just fucking thought I put it in my pocket, nigga. What is this?
I just want to
Yeah.
It's good, little broski.
Listen to that loud, man. What you talking about? We global with it. What y'all got going on? Shout out Trap Sid, man. Highly unique. You know what's going on. Highly unique. You know what's going on. Big CEO in the cut. Big CEO in the
That's how
cut.
like stuff people normally ask.
What's going on? We global. We trying to make it happen, man. Got Weezy with it. That's Daily, man. He going global, man. Tell him you going global. International drip. To the moon. To the moon. Hey, yo, man, you know it's different. We
Yeah.
do it by ourselves.
You can hear should be out. Should be out.
Ain't nobody making us do this.
And the big,
When the bag come, that's when shit get crazy. That's when shit get critical.
he got audio problems for real. Nigga go hell. For real. He that nigga. Well, excuse me. I don't know. I be in there too. I'm saying that. He's saying that nigga.
Highly unique, man. Shout out Trap Sid, man. She
He's
did
saying
that.
that we good. Like she
Great
said.
interview. Great interview.
Well, push your shit at.
Great interview. She got all the answers, all the questions. Yeah,
I want to send that to
for
the
sure.
podcast.
She got the Note boys in the building. Charlotte, we out here. They act like where we been at? We been here. CEO in the cut.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
Let's see what we
bro. Forget to what things. Like, share this to your friends, your family, your brothers, your sisters. Out of here.